a small innocent idiot.
There is a lot of talk about the history of this land called Republic of Cameroon. Sometimes you don't need to get big papers to be able to tell a story as it may have been from the beginning. Here is one of my seniors in my little village, Barombikang, 5 kilometers or so away from main town, Kumba. This paper you're watching here belongs to somebody who is, in addition, has become so responsible in society until he has been accorded the rank of a quarterhead. You see the flag of Cameroon sitting in his very nice little hamlet in our Barombikang. And this certificate is to testify that this guy did his own time in those times. And where again? West Cameroon, as it reads on the paper. West Cameroon Education Department, Ministry of Education and Social Welfare. By then, under somebody called Honorable S.N. Ndamukong. That was the Minister of Education and Social Welfare in the government of Prime Minister Foncha.
Yes, Foncha.
John Gu Foncha. Yes. So this paper you see is a certificate. First school living certificate of this young man. Yes, we are trying to kill what they call bat fly. You see, we are in a very traditional setting. Yes, he's using the broom to kill what we used to call bat fly. A fly here that may be the cause of the tsetse fly, right? Yes, maybe the cause of sleeping sickness. Yes, this is how bad our African environment is. But then again, I come back to my story here. Yes, so you see the certificate. He just went and pulled it off his file to show me how much he did in terms of education under the West Cameroon Board of Education. And it reads, name Okali Jacob, hometown Yaoundé man. In East Cameroon, it is there. And this is certificate number 12263. Yes, the character of the guy is defined here as satisfactory. This West Cameroon education was really a British type. Yes, they say satisfactory. And they give him age here, 14 years. Yes, so this is a man, 14 years old, now living from standard 6. This is standard 6 education. Yes, that means today he was saying that his standard 6 education is even much more above first degree. That's what my senior man, Okali Jacob, is saying.
That's very true. This certificate is above first degree.
Yes. Very good. How do you say so?
Well, I say so because I can read and write and express myself very well amongst the in the public.
Very good. So you think that your certificate stands like
very strong a certificate.
Very good.
Even signed by a Bamenda man in those days, Ndamukong. Ndamukong.
That's a honorable minister.
That is, they were surprised to see a Yaoundé man obtaining such a certificate.
Yeah, and a Yaoundé man in West Cameroon.
In West Cameroon, obtaining such a certificate.
Very good now. Yeah, they say your character is satisfactory.
Yes. That is why I'm a quarterhead here today.
That's very good. The flag of the quarterhead of Barombikang here. Yes, very good. Okali Jacob is speaking in his compound. Very modest but very much powerful in this village setting. Yes. And then they say, they report you here, because this certificate is really comprehensive. They say, did not sit religious examination.
I didn't want to become a priest.
And so you just left out that
Yes,
part.
I didn't want to become a priest. I will never be a priest.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you just say you will not take that nonsense.
No at all, nonsense.
Very good. Yes. So you must have been some sort of a rebel right from your own early days.
No. Not going to church does not tell you to be a rebel.
Very cool. So, well, I like what I see. You never repeated any class,
Yes.
Because I see here, they say Infant 1, RCM, Fiango Kumba. That's Sacred Heart now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Roman Catholic Mission, RCM, Fiango Kumba. 1956 you began Infant 1.
Yes.
Very good.
13th January.
Wonderful. 13 January 1956
56.
you began Infant 1.
Yes.
And then you went through to Infant 2, And what impresses me is you repeated no class.
Yes.
Because from that infant 1 and then infant 2, 1957, you had then standard 1, 1958, standard 2, 1959, standard 3, 1960, standard 4, 1961, standard 5, 1962, and standard 6, 1963. That's when you left primary school education.
Yes.
What was your ambition then after?
My ambition was that my ex-headmaster, Mr. Fonken of late, who had opened a college, CCC,
Yes.
I went there, but I met people who were trying to bring headache there. Not being used to headache, I left. I left CCC in Form 2.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you left CCC Form 2.
Yes.
And what did you do next?
I went out there, I was walking. I started walking.
CCC, Cameroon College of Commerce.
Commerce, yes.
So you wanted to become company manager or something?
Yes, I was. But that is why when I left there, what I studied there was a bit of accountancy, and then taught me so many things, and then I became a senior storekeeper in one of the most influential British companies in
those days.
In the British Cameroon, of course.
Yes. So what was that name of that company?
It might be. I will give you something that will prove.
Wonderful. So hold me this thing like this before I come
that's
to
it.
Okay.
The Costain International Limited.
Wonderful. This is a young man. There you are.
Yes, Okali Jacob. That's still the name.
Costain International Limited. What were they selling? So you
No, they were not selling. We were civil engineers. We were constructing an industry here in Cameroon.
And then that was a store. You were a storekeeper.
A senior
storekeeper.
Yes, it is written there.
I see this is 15 February 1977.
Of course.
Wonderful. Well, 1977, where were you, sir?
I was not yet born.
You were not yet born. Nadis and nephew to Okali was not yet born.
Yes.
Very good. Yes, so hold me this here like this on my face. So, as I was saying, I was just walking around this area of my hometown, trying to do my catapulting, trying to see whether I can catch a hawk. They come around here to eat our little chicken. And so as a retribution, I always like to strike at them when I can. So that's part of my fun game. And then I came and met my senior man in his compound. And we're talking, then he said he wants to prove to me that his background was solid. And he's seeing his background only. But I was seeing instead also a solid nation. That West Cameroon that we abandoned to go into this united nonsense today. Yes, the system then too was very solid. It was a nation full of its own integrity. Yes. Education then was not for sale. Today, some certificates are for sale. Am I lying?
Of course.
Yes. So, but then to show you that we have lost some bit of things. Yes. When we went into this union nonsense with systems where even in Guaykele or SWA or UB, even credits, points, some of them they say you get them for sex. Can you imagine that? But in those old days, could you hear such a nonsense?
You can't.
Very good. So I'm just trying to say that LVP, Libertas, Veritas, Probitas, freedom, truth, and honesty wants to teach us that we still have to go back to our history, see where we began, collect the virtues we have left along the way through the Aijo and Bia system, and then build a new future where the cardinal principles, I call them the holy political trinity of Cameroon, Libertas, Veritas, Probitas, the holy political trinity, when we will have virtue and we have a political, cultural reformation in this country. You see this man, proud of what he had done in his history. So why can't we go there and take those good things and project into a better future for Cameroon? We owe that to posterity.
We have one member here, Mr. Ayisi.
This is Patrick Siane talking from his hometown Barombikang near Kumba in the southwest region of Cameroon, recollecting a very glorious past that we missed and we must redo for a better Cameroon. Peace, work, fatherland.
It was the toughest.
Very good. This story looks like a small story, but it will be very, very interesting. Mr. Okali, it was good having that piece of your history, sir.
Well, it is piece of my history have always been. This is not even the history here. If you want the whole history of this, all these things that have been happening in this part of the country, come at me. I bet when it means to disqualify people, I will disqualify them very well.
Next time we will talk about that.
Yes.
What book is this?
This? How?
Caterpillar?
I'm a senior storekeeper. I deal with Caterpillar spare parts.
Oh, wow.
Even as you went to the university, but before reading this, you must be taught.
I hear you.
This is a manual.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool. Thank you, sir.
This is a manual, and it is from a well-known company in Cameroon, Tractor Free, Caterpillar.
Thank you.